You can't play the same song over and over. I'm sorry, guys. How's everyone doing tonight? What up, Nix? And AI and Turnip. How's everyone doing tonight? And everyone else. Thank you for joining. I'm glad you're doing well. So I've changed up a little bit. I changed up my stream setup. We're going to see what everyone thinks, okay? Good. I'm glad you're doing well too, Turnip. All right. So my layout. I changed my layout a little bit. My voice is still like on the verge of being lost. It's really weird. But it's okay. We'll be real careful. I saw that. Well, I don't know. Actually, Turnip got here first. Turnip said hi first. Thank you so much for the host, Jim Cutter. I hope you're doing well tonight. All right, guys. Tonight we're going to finish up this. Not this. This. Tonight we're going to finish up this iolite that we've got going here. Yeah. And we'll see how it goes. When we finish it up, then we'll move on to a couple other pieces I've been working on all day today. All right. For those of you that are new to my channel, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Oh, man. I may or may not join Civis. We'll see. Well, that's good, Turnip. I'm happy for you, dude. So yeah, for those of you that are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining. Tonight we're faceting this iolite right here. If you take a look at the diagram on the left of the screen, in the lower or upper left-hand corner of the diagram, that is the top of the gemstone. And you'll see it's labeled so you can follow along. We are going to be starting on C1 at 50.8 degrees. You'll make me? There you go, Turnip. Alright, guys, should we just jump right in? Let's just jump right in. First, we gotta get nice and moist. How's everyone's weekend? Everyone have a good weekend so far? Also, if you have any questions about the process or what I'm doing, please feel free to ask. I love talking about what I do. What up, Dragon? How are you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. It would fall off. It would fall off. Right away. I've had so many problems with this iolite. Yeah, you like it? Yeah, how you doing, friend Squirrel? Thanks for joining. You spent all weekend, so our stone just fell off, guys. It's so small. I think there's just a lot of pressure being put on it. And it's on camera, too. So that also, you know, a lot of pressure. Got some D&D tonight in an hour. Oh, thank you so much, Dragon. All right, let's see if I can fix this real quick. Should be able to do it right here. All right, so when it breaks, you see where it broke here? So what we're looking at is we're going to try and line up the wax on the bottom of the stone with the wax on the top. So it's almost like a key or a puzzle piece. You play I play a bard, Squirrel. You brought a Dance Dance Revolution machine this weekend? Oh man. Dude, I haven't played DDR in forever. I remember back when it released on like PS2. I got one of those dance pads. Alright, I think it's as good as we're going to get it. Now let me just melt the wax back together. When you play Bard, you just don't flirt. Well, we'll see how this works out. I guess I've never seen a dwarf rogue. That would be interesting to see. Dude, it's because bards are the best class ever. People love bards. They're just really good, like overall. Or if this doesn't stay on, we're moving on to an amethyst. And a topaz. Sweet. Alright, let's go. Now, Ryan, just don't push hard and we'll be okay. There we go. Anyone do anything interesting this weekend? I fasted it all weekend. Orcish bard named Crash, who only does percussion and takes every loud spell. Also believes he can speak to anyone through interpretive dance. Played a lot of Genshin? Yeah, did you win? Did you get what you were looking for? Yeah, there you go, AI. I mean, who doesn't like cute anime characters, right? What up, El Chow? Worked out yesterday, unfortunately. Oh, worked overtime yesterday. One of your coworkers tested positive for COVID on Friday. Oh, no. Yo, what up, Stats? What make is that indicator? What do you mean? Which indicator? This one? This one right here? I'm using Facetron right now. There was a very loud noise upstairs. I'm gonna go make sure everything's okay. I'll be right back. Oh, you know, cats being cats. Cats just knocking stuff over like they do. Yeah, so what's your question, Stats? Stats back to 0. By the way, thanks for joining. How are you doing tonight, dude? Okay, I think I've adjusted my cheater enough that we are good. So we're cutting straight. We'll see. Okay, when you're saying indicator, what do you mean by indicator? This big dial, this big white one right here? Okay, so this white thing actually comes with the machine that I bought, and what it does, if you can see see the little dial there, you see the needle move. Here, you might be able to see it better here. See that right there? You see how that moves? So that's called a hard stop, and that kind of tells me the depth that I'm cutting. And so when it hits 0, ideally all my cuts should be the same depth. However, that doesn't always work that way. A BW meter. There you go. Thank you, Sibis. But yeah, most of it I do by eye. That's why you see me hop up here and look at it. I'm looking to see how it's coming along. Alright, so that's 2 and 30. So yeah, tonight we're faceting an iolite. Iolite's really cool because when you turn it and look at it from another angle, it actually loses all of its color. It's really, really cool. Yeah, I guess I've never looked at what the brand was. I just, it just came with the machine. Yeah, I use that. Yeah, same Sibis. See how quickly it's cutting through. Did I already? Oh no, I didn't. I'm like, that's weird. One day I'll have a digital. One day. One night. Saturday's alright. Online's just fine. Nighttime, anytime. Man, I had a great weekend. So tonight, okay, so I've had a lot of jobs in my past, right? One of them included Subway, which is great. Delicious food. Love Subway. And I graduated Subway University, the only college I've actually graduated from. And so I'm a freaking marvelous sandwich artist, right? So tonight, Sandy, my wife, is like, "What's for dinner?" I'm like, "I can make a sandwich." So she's like, "Fine." So I made the best sandwich ever. And as I was making it, I was explaining why certain things have to go on in certain orders on the sandwich, okay? Now, a lot of people don't give this a lot of thought. You know when you're eating a sandwich and stuff just slips out the back when you take a big bite out of a delicious sandwich? There go all the insides, now you have a mess, right? Okay, here's the problem. Here's what you gotta do. First, you put whatever, mayo or whatever you're putting on your sandwich, all the sauce. And then if you have anything that's chopped finely, you put that on the bread. Like I chopped up onions really fine, okay? And then what you do, so when you put the onions on the bread or on where the sauce is, it helps give that sauce. It's kind of like putting salt down on ice, right? It gives it some stability, or sand on ice, right? So the onions or whatever else you put on there gives everything a little grip. And then what you do, I feel like my loop is weird. And then what you do is you put the tomatoes on. This is just the sandwich I made today. So then you put the tomatoes on. The reason is because the tomatoes are then held on there with the mayo and the onions. And then on top of the tomato, you put the lettuce. Okay? So then you do lettuce. And then after the lettuce, then you can put your cheese. Now, the reason why you put cheese on instead of the meat next is because 34, I gotta go 34. Okay. Is because the cheese is dry and will offer a good holding surface, if that makes sense, right? Some good friction. Good friction going with your cheese. Make sense? And then you put your meat on, and then you put the other part of your bread on. And then when you take a bite, nothing slides around at all. What up, Tank? How you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. So yeah, I'm a professional sandwich artist. I went to school for it. What do you guys think of my new kind of layout here? Is it a little better? Can you guys read the diagram a little easier? You like it? Good. I had so much dead space at the bottom. Is chat not popping up? Hold on. Okay. Can you guys talk a little bit in chat? I want to see what it looks like. And if it's annoying. Apparently chat doesn't want to work on here. Okay. There it is. What up, Nix? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, cool. May the power stoning compel you. Thank you. For the cool design for the stone or for the stream? Yo, what up, Paisley? How are you doing, dude? Thank you for joining tonight, dude. I really appreciate that. And welcome to Twitch. I hope we can make you feel happy and at home. Obviously, first and foremost, happy. We want you to be happy. And if you or anyone else who's watching have any questions, please feel free to ask. I love talking about what I do. I'm also a goldsmith, so I'll talk about any of that. Oh, and another thing, we are raising money. Right up top here, if you look up top, we're raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation. What Starlight does is they provide, so kids that are stuck in the hospitals because they have a really serious illness or something, they provide the kids with things like really fun gowns that they can wear and just help them forget and to be a kid again. So our goal is $1,000. This is our second goal. Our first goal was $700. But yeah, if you'd like to help out, you can type exclamation charity or I will. And you can go right there and donate. Every little bit helps a lot. How you doing tonight, Cannon? Thanks for joining. We'll play a video in a little bit here about Starlight. Actually, we can play it right now. It's only 1 minute long. We're gonna play a 1 minute video, alright, guys? Okay, it's kind of coming along. Been a fan of gemstones for years. Tonight we're working on an iolite. Iolite's really cool because when you turn it sideways, it loses all of its color. But when you look at it from another angle, it looks like a tanzanite. It's gorgeous. And you found the perfect stream, Paisley. All right, guys, I'm gonna play this video again. It's only 1 minute long. Stick around. This is what your donations can provide. Okay.
One of the most stressful moments for a child when they're hospitalized is taking off their clothes and putting on a hospital gown.
The Starlight hospital gowns are kid-inspired and kid-created gowns. These gowns are an awesome way to really make kids stay here unique and special.
We partnered with a number of brands and taken their iconic characters and put it on the gowns.
I love it because it has all my favorite characters from Nintendo on it.
we see a kid wearing the starlight gowns, you could tell that they feel better about walking around the hospital in something that they really love. They kind of feel like little superheroes.
Yeah! So yeah, every bit helps, goes a long way. And thank you everyone that has donated. We are at $700, and we're gonna be streaming. What do we have? What do we have? I think 4 more. No, not 4. So I think 2 more streams left after this one to raise money in the 12 days that we've got. What's your favorite stone, Paisley? Tell me about it. My favorite gemstone is, man, my favorite gemstone is probably spinel. You can't get the door open. Guys, I'm gonna go rescue my cat from outside on the patio. Be right back. It'll take like 1 minute. Cat. Crisis averted. Cat, crisis averted. Alright. Tourmaline. Yes! Dude, I love tourmaline. Tourmaline is in my top. I'm a big spinel fan. I really like spinel. Dude, thank you so much for following All Things Small. How are you doing? Thanks for following me. Welcome to the rough crowd. How you doing tonight, Crochet? Thanks for joining. Yeah! Oh my gosh, guys. By the way, my announcements aren't working, so I have to do them manually. Thank you so much, Cannon and El Chow. $20 and $50 donations. El Chow with the 50, Cannon with the 20. This is for you guys. Here, hold on. Where's it at? Where's it at? I gotta do my... There it is. For some reason, my alert box isn't working for it, which is really annoying, but... That was for you, Cannon. This one's for you, El Chow. Me too, Tink. I am doing well, Crochet. Thank you. No worries, Cannon. Like I said, every little bit, even $1 goes a long way. So thank you so much. How often am I here? Don't you gotta buy me a drink before you ask me that, Paisley? I stream Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday. 7 p.m. Central. Friday, Sunday, Tuesday. I'm actually going to be putting up my stream schedule. Whoa! Crochet, thank you! Thank you so much, dude. Oh yeah, if you cheer bits, if you cheer, I think it's 300 or more bits, sub or gift a sub, you get emotes for 2020. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, I think this just has to go like... Never even considered a Gemstone Twitch channel before. Yeah, do you cut stones? Small? I've got a few gem cutters that watch here. I cannot see where the girdle is. Oh my gosh. I can't see the girdle. Oh, the stone! What up, Laser Geek Creations? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the rough crowd. How are you doing tonight, Laser Geek? Okay, well, we're just going to stop it there. Okay, 34. By the way, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I love talking about what I do. There you go, Tardy Toes. How are you doing, dude? I am doing well, Laser Geek. Thank you for asking. What up, Tim? Our Guardian Angle has arrived. What do you think of my new layout, guys? I figured I'd fill up some of that dead space that I had at the bottom of my screen by letting you see more of the stone. Gotta get Twitch on a bigger screen. I know, it's a little hard to see the diagram. I'm going to putz around with it a little bit because I have a program that also lets you kind of follow as I go, but I gotta... I'd have to manually, like, press it for each facet that I'm cutting. Thank you, Tardy Toes. You have a friend who does? That's awesome. Did you ever get a chance to try it out? It's a lot of fun. By the way, guys, I also do commissions. Yes, I said do. We all do it. Go ahead and join in by typing exclamation do. Commissions. And I also sell completed pieces. Store. Hop over to my website, ryan56k.com. Check them out. Even if you just want to get a price on it, you do not have to commit, and I will not pressure you to commit. I like the idea. The reason why I do this is because the idea of creating something that is going to outlive me and is going to be treasured by generations in a family, like creating a family heirloom or something to remember someone by, or to celebrate an achievement. It's an amazing feeling that I get, and that's why I love working with gemstones and jewelry, is because it's so sentimental, and it's something that I've created that puts a smile on someone else's face. It's amazing. All things small, don't you mean fascinating? That's right, Cannon, I sure did. I've had a pretty good weekend so far, guys. I'm hoping to finish this amethyst. And look. This is what I've been working on today. This amethyst here. So we'll probably, we might get to this tonight a little bit. And I've been working on a topaz too. Check it out. Yeah. And actually, so I was heating up that topaz, and a lot of the time gemstones will have gas or liquid inside of them, because when they formed inside, or around it rather. And what cut is the amethyst? I'm using one by John Bailey called Square Brilliant 1. I modified it a bit so that it looks better with amethyst, but yeah. So, facet palm. Yes. Yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I had the piece, but I was heating it. Here it is. So I was heating up that. I was heating up the topaz to put some wax on it, and it exploded on me. And look, this piece came off, just like the perfect sliver of the topaz. Exploded off of it. Isn't that crazy? But it's okay. I'm okay. It didn't hit anything valuable. I know, isn't that crazy, Hikari? How are you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. Oh yeah, okay guys, so now we're moving on to C2. If you look at the diagram in the upper left-hand corner, that's the top of the gemstone, also known as the crown. And it is labeled so you can follow along. We are now moving on to C2 at 43.5 degrees. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, man, gemstones are a dangerous world. They will bite you. They explode. All right, C2, don't let me down. Since this stone's so small, we're just gonna see where this takes us. It's actually really good right there. All right, 626. I can't wait to see what this looks like. Gosh, I love this music too. So much. This is so upbeat and fun. 38. The stream title says this is a Lord of the Rings inspired design. Yes! So, this is inspired by the gemstone Narya. Hold on. I gotta Google it again. The Ring of Fire. Narya is described as having the power to inspire others to resist tyranny, domination, and despair, as well as having the power, in common with the other three rings, to hide the wielder from remote observation, except by the wielder of the One. and giving resistance to the weariness of time. It is also thought to have magical properties and fire powers. As when fighting Durin's Bane, Gandalf claims to wield the Flame of Anor. There you go. I have a, we have a moderator that frequents here, who is obsessed with Lord of the Rings. And when I have my Gemstone design nights, they decided that they wanted this to be designed, so we did it. All right, what was that? 38. Next is 58. Yeah, not a problem, Nix. $70. This is my first time cutting it, so we'll see how it turns out. What up, Scott? How you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Also, guys, if you are just joining me for the first time, welcome to my channel. I'm Ryan. Thank you so much for joining. Tonight, we're working on an iolite. Iolite has a very similar color to tanzanite. Oh, that's weird. Okay. And, that's weird. Okay, whatever. If you take a look at the diagram on the left bottom corner of the screen, Mercy, you'll see that is the stone that we're cutting. In the upper left-hand corner, that is the top of the stone, also known as the crown. And, you'll see it's labeled so you can follow along. We're currently cutting C3 at 40.5 degrees. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, guys. I love talking about what I do. Alright, so C3 is like the very corner there. Okay. I know, so many numbers, right, Tim? Thanks for your help. Oh, this is a good song. I can already tell. Love it. Have I mentioned, guys, electro swing has like made its way to the top of my favorite genre? Next time I throw a party, which who knows when that'll be, I'm totally having this play. All right. Now we're going to 51 degrees. Caravan Palace is great. Is that an electro swing band music? Right, we're gonna be cutting C4 now. Let's hope it doesn't explode. I can fasten it. Yeah, man, I had one explode earlier. I'll have to check them out small. Alright, guys. Now we're gonna polish. Okay? So I'm gonna get all the water off the wheel. And then we're gonna polish and give it a nice high mirror finish. We're almost done. We're not even an hour in. There's a reason why I really enjoy faceting small stones, because the small stones really facet quick. Thanks, Sibis. Yeah! Sibis, small stones are actually... Oh, I'm sure you've cut small stones, but they're a lot of fun. I enjoy them a lot. Also, they look beautiful. Yeah, thank you so much, Pixel Pusher, for the follow. Welcome to the rough crowd. How are you doing, dude? Alright, guys, we're going back to 50.8 degrees. We're going back to C1. We got to go over everything all over again. But it shouldn't take very much time. Oh, you also cut gemstones. Man, everyone that cuts gemstones coming in here. How long have you been cutting gemstones, Pixel? Oh, dude, I saw you join Gem Cutter's Discord. Yeah, man. And I'm glad you're doing well. I am doing well, also. Since 2016. All right. Well, thanks for joining. Maybe I can learn a thing or two from you. 2 and 30. Zibis, you gotta get like these tiny stones. And then you can make some beautiful earrings. On the Grind Faceting is your Instagram. Got it. I'll check that out. Here, I'll actually write it down here. on the grind faceting. Sweet, thanks, dude. Tiny stones are the devil. I don't mind them. I really don't. I actually kind of like them because they cut so quick. I love it. But also, I'm used to working with small things because I'm a goldsmith, right? So I'm always working with tiny little gold, and like now everyone loves rings that are just full of tiny diamonds. So I'm always working with small stuff. So it doesn't bother me. Why don't you guys like the small stuff? You know what they say, don't sweat the small stuff. You hate cutting anything under 7 millimeters. Like everything I cut's under 7 millimeters. Except for this amethyst. We're going to get around to this tonight. Check out this amethyst. Ooh. We're going to be cutting that tonight. I'm excited. I preformed it earlier today, so I'm excited about that. Have a great night, El Chow. Thank you so much for hanging out. And for your support. I really appreciate it, dude. Thanks for supporting the children. I guess when I'm doing it, I think about like what kind of jewelry I can put it in and what people will really like it in. When I see like a cut or something like that. I suppose that makes sense, Sibis. But still, they look so good! Like, you've seen that tiny zircon I have. That thing's like 3 millimeters. And it looks so good. And I have more, so I'm just going to do another one. And then I have a set of earrings. $66. I guess that makes sense, guys. That makes sense. I see that. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, 43.5 degrees now. Guys, we're almost done. We might finish up 2 stones tonight. Yeah, they look so good, don't they? Let's spread this around a little bit. So what's on here? What's on the wheel here is a 14,000 grit diamond paste, and that's what gives the stone its nice mirror finish. It's nice high polish. See, look at that. Like five swipes and it's on. It's polished. Polished. Oh, I think this has an occlusion breaking the surface right here. Or I need a little more polish, one or the other. Here it is. But I think I'm good on polish for this tiny stone. Yeah, I think it's just inclusion. Inclusion breaking the surface. So you said the gem cutting competition's coming up. Tell me about it. What's it like? Like, what do they say? Do they say this stone and that's it? And then you can do anything with it? Or how does that work? Because if I do enter, I need to know what I'm jumping into here. I need to hear some stories from veterans. They post the design and the material. Okay. And then, do they post the size too? Generally a size range, okay. So then you cut it, and what happens? And you send it in, and it gets graded, or what? And then do they send it back, or do they keep it? They send it back with the report? What's the report like? So they grade your gemstone, And what? Do they have like a picture and they just kind of circle where the issues were? Because that'd be kind of cool. Score high enough, you get certed? What does that mean? I don't know what any of this means. Ooh, I'm kind of excited. Guys, we're going to enter. The rough crowd's going to enter. Enter as a novice. Yes, thank you, Tim. All A's. That's going to be us. You get certified at whatever skill level you enter. There's novice, pre-master, master, and grandmaster. Oh. So if you get certified, so then they'll be like, all right, you beat novice. Now you get to level up to pre-master. And then you're essentially just trying, you're not even competing with other people, are you? Well, I guess you are. But you're trying to score the highest, but you're also trying, okay, that's cool. I like that. Is there like, if you are the best of the best, is there a grand prize? Or is it just for fun? For funsies. Alright guys, we're going to 40.5 now. Good evening, horror guy. How are you doing, dude? Thanks for coming back. You are, but not really. Once you are certified at one level, the next year you have to enter the higher level. No prizes, just recognition. All right. All right, so has anyone in chat here? Has anyone in chat here ever, have you guys entered? And if you did, how'd you do? If you want to share it. You always forget about it. Yes, Ibis. Entered a gem cutting contest. No worries, Nix. You applying anywhere fun or just anywhere that you possibly can? You should have entered pre-master this last year, but you got too busy. Oh, there you go, Nix. Do you know what you want to go to, what you want to do, what you want to study? A nice snack of air. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Alright guys, now we're going to 51 degrees, and then we have the table, then we're done! Nothing like a little country swing in here, right? Geology, looking into paleoclimate and past environment. That's awesome, dude! That's badass! What did you acquire, horror guy? A fist-sized lump of quartz. That's awesome. Where'd you get that? Yeah, post it in the Discord, dude. Out of your summer cabin's backyard stone. Out of my summer cabin's backyard stone. Poor guy, I'm gonna need you to elaborate. I tried. I tried. Man! By the way, guys, if you are just joining me for the first time, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I facet gemstones that end up looking something or other kind of like this. And if you take a look at the diagram in the lower left corner here, we are faceting a design that I made based off the Lord of the Rings Narya gemstone, or the Ring of Fire. If you look in the upper left of the diagram, that is the top of the gemstone, also known as the crown, like in Lord of the Rings. Thank you so much for the follow, Lobarden. How you doing tonight, Lobarden? Welcome to the rough crowd. But yeah, it's labeled so you can follow along. We're currently high polishing C4, and then we're doing the table, which is the big center flat part on top of the stone there, labeled T. What up, Jezebel? Have a good night. I'm gonna have to get one of those shorts and test them out, I think. It's my pleasure. You deserve it. So a stone in the backyard of your summer, Gavin, you cracked some quartz. Was raging a bit that day, so I let some steam out. Sweet, dude. Also, if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing or anything like that, please feel free to ask. I love talking about what I do. All right, now we're gonna cut the table. The table is the flat part on top of the stone. So we got to set this to 45 degrees. We're going to set this to 96. We pull out our stone. Here it is so far. Beautiful, right? Here, let me magnify it for you a little bit. Beautiful. You can see inside the stone there, there it is. There's an inclusion right there. See those lines? Those are internal. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm excited. Thank you, Tim. We got to put our cutting disc on here. My bucket dripped on the floor. I was wondering why I had a wet sock. All right, let's get to it. There, I'll let you get the full koala. Are you ready, Steve? This reminds me of Ballroom Blitz. Oh. Here's a question for the cheater. If I've got the cheater so that my stone was turned, when I do the table, do I need to put it back to 0? Anyone? I don't use the cheater often. It's hard to tell. Yes, I've already cut the crown. Because I'm doing the table now. Even if I use the cheater to turn the stone a little bit, I mean, I don't think everything's going to line up perfectly, but I think it'll still sparkle really nice. Alright, well, we're going to put it to 0 and just see what happens. Sweet. Cheetahs needed? Okay. Before. I did it before. I think I'm gonna leave the table kind of small on this. I'm not gonna cut it down as far as the diagram shows. Just because it's so small, I want to save some of that weight. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. XL101 Licks. How you doing tonight, Licks? I'm gonna call you Licks. Leave it where it was! No! Alright, I'm polishing. Yeah, what's up, Molly and Suki? Everyone's joining. How are you guys doing? Thanks for joining. What up, Anti-Vi Games? Hey, I just skipped the middle, okay? I go straight to the source. The T-source. Yeah, man, why deal with messy cups and dishes when you can just go right to the pot? This stays warm longer. I reworked the layout, and I mean, well, I moved my whole place downstairs. Yeah, so my old streaming layout used to be this, and now, and you see all that dead space at the bottom of the screen? So now it's this. Yeah. Thank you, gamer. Games. Thank you. I really appreciate that. What kind of savage drinks from a teacup? Alright, guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to give this a nice high polish. Make it nice and shiny, like my head. It shall be a beacon. Alright, guys, we're just about done with this stone. And then we're going to move on to the topaz, because I got to polish the bottom of that topaz. Alright, let's check it. Alright, guys, check it. Check it out. Oh, yeah. So, like I was saying, this is iolite, and the cool thing about iolite is that, let me grab a piece. So the cool thing about iolite is Here we go. You can really see it on this big piece I have. When you look at it, it's a... There we go. Okay, let's see if you can see it. So it's a really pretty, like, purpley blue color. Can you see that purpley blue? But then when we turn it like this... Oh, you might not be able to see it on this piece. There we go. It loses all of its color. You see that? See how all of its color is gone? You can see right through it. Isn't that neat? Let me see if I can show you up close. So you see right here. It's a really, really pretty kind of blue. I guess you can't really see it, but there we go. That blue right there. But then when you turn it sideways, like that, yeah, it's too big. It's too big to show on there. But like that, it turns completely clear. Isn't that cool? It's black magic. I know, right? All right, I'm going to take the stone off. I'm going to prep the next stone. While we're doing that, we are raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation. We have raised $770. I'm going to play a 3-minute video. Please stick around. We're going to continue faceting stones. We're going to move on to this white topaz right here. All we have to do is polish this one up, and then we'll go on to an amethyst, okay? So, I'm going to play a 3-minute video talking about the Starlight Foundation and why it's so amazing and why we are supporting it. All right, guys? So, stick around. 3 minutes. Where's my music? All right, we got to pause that music, and then we're going to go exclamation charity. If you would like to donate, our goal is $15,000. We're working with about 100 other streamers. So, yeah, our goal is the rough crowd is 1,000. We've already raised $770 up top. Thank you to everyone that has donated. Okay, 3 minutes.
Starlight's purpose is to deliver happiness to seriously ill children and their families, to give them moments of normalcy, to escape whatever injury or illness they're battling.
Starlight has a lot of programs that help us build that bridge between kids really instantly.
When you're in the hospital, the days are long days, and the more we have to distract us and to entertain us, the quicker it is that we recover.
What I love about Starlight is the simplicity of the programs. You can literally see a child's face come to life when they put on one of our gowns, when they play with the fun center, when they're immersed in our virtual experience world.
There's a direct correlation between happiness and outcomes after surgery. Patients that are engaged recover smoother and quicker and faster.
And it just takes the conversation away from the next scan or the next treatment or the next dressing change.
It's like a little escape for us as parents also.
And when I was playing with her, I felt very overjoyed because it was taking away my sister's pain.
One of the great strengths of Starlight is our network of hospitals and pediatric centers across the country. It's about 800 in our network that we work with.
20 years ago, we started partnering with Starlight Children's Foundation. They provide so many amazing programs to benefit seriously ill children and hospitalized children.
Everything around them as far as hospital equipment is totally unfamiliar, and so when they see something like a Nintendo roll into the room, they kind of say, oh, I didn't know that kind of stuff was allowed here.
When I'm having my treatments, they bring one of those in, and I'm just like, time to play.
It does help in the healing process because it makes him happy.
By us delivering happiness, we know that it shortens hospital stays, it improves health outcomes, and lowers the cost of care.
Starlight makes an enormous difference to patients and families.
It's all part of getting better.
And they're not just their injury, they're not just their illness, they're still a kid. And so this really allows them to still be a kid while they're in the hospital.
The more we partner with others like the Starlight Children's Foundation, the better we can do our job and the better we can take care of the kids every day.
We bring to kids that are seriously ill moments where they can be a kid.
Yeah! So that is what we are raising money for, is to make some seriously ill kids happy. Put a smile on someone's face. So every little bit goes a long way. And thank you everyone that has donated already. El Chow, Cannon, Agaki, Rick, Kachara, John Dahl, Zid, Racing Kid, Acme, Valley Forge, Blaze, Eric. Thank you everyone so much. And plus there's more, but I just can't see them right now. Spanless McGee, everyone, thank you for all of your generosity. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Paisley, for your support and following. Welcome to the rough crowd, dude. All right, we got our topaz. Are we ready? Also, if you donate, my alert is not working. Hasn't worked for some reason. So if you do, I will catch it, and then I will manually do our alert. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So this diagram, oh, I don't actually have the diagram for this on my computer. Sorry, guys. Let me show you. Let me show you what it is, though. So I made a design based off of the power stones, or the what are they called? The infinity stones? Yes. And I made a design for the eye one that Doctor Strange has, and that's what this stone is. So this is what it's gonna look like. Let me change that background color. There we go. So yeah, this is what we're cutting right now in the topaz. It's gonna look gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this is what the time stone looks like if it were an actual gemstone faceted. This is what it would totally look like. All right, so let's get to it. We got to go to 21.5 degrees. No. Oh my god, that would have been terrible. We gotta go to 40.5 degrees. I'm dumb. I was looking at the crown. I was looking at the top of the stone. Oh my gosh. 40.5. Thank you. All right, so 40.5 degrees. We go to 3. All right, let's get to it. So this is actually a stone for my grandma. She wanted a gemstone in a pendant from her grandson, and I'm hooking her up for Christmas. Rockby looking fine. Thanks. Thanks, dude. Also, guys, I do commissions. If you're interested in a commission, you can hop over to my website, Ryan56k.com. Or you can check out my Etsy store. I've got a bunch of stuff up on there. Let me just toss it in here. There you go. Yeah. Support a small business. God, I love this song. They just keep doing this over and over, and I would just dance to it. So my grandma was like, I love like really large stones. And I'm like, okay, I can help with that. I'll make a really big stone. And then she's like, oh, but I really like this pendant. And can you put it in that? So the largest I can get this pendant in without making like a custom thing, which I don't feel like making a custom thing, is 12 millimeters tall by 6 millimeters wide. So that is what we are doing. It is a 12 by 6 stone. We just gotta lube up the wheel here a little bit. Just lubing. Get it a little ready to go. Oh yeah, what else? If you want to check out some of the other stuff I made too, it's on my Instagram. Yeah! I don't know why, guys, but I have been craving sushi. It's been like really bad too. But takeout sushi, this is not the same as going and sitting down sushi. You know what I mean? Like, I could really go for a spicy tuna. Like, just sushi or roll even. I'll even eat a roll. I was at 345. Unagi. Dude, I used to be obsessed with unagi, and then I stopped eating it. I started to really taste like an overwhelming fishy taste. And then whenever I eat unagi, and then I'm just like, no, I don't think I can do that anymore. So I've been, I actually love avocado hand rolls. That's where like they take some seaweed and they wrap up rice and just like 4 really thin slices of avocado. Put in there, dip that in some soy sauce. Ooh, it's good. Also, I don't think I've ever had quail eggs. What are those like? You don't eat those raw, do you? I don't think I could do that. Ah! I can't do that. Alright, we got some inclusions coming to the surface. That's okay, it was to be expected. 51. Welcome back, AI. Thanks for coming back. Thank you, Tim. Good evening, Luke. It's been a while. How are you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. You're painting? What are you painting? Anything exciting? There we go. There's 51.93. D&D minis currently working on some small hunter drakes and a dragon named Shimmer Gloom. That's awesome, dude. I used to paint minis. I kind of miss it. It was a lot of fun. I painted Warhammer 40k. And then I also painted a lot of just random minis that I liked too. Yeah. There we go.
This is a new scientific invention called a
Yeah, electro swing. This is me when I'm not on stream. When I'm just sitting here cutting all day. I'm just sitting here going like this. I have become so obsessed with this music. It's so good. I even started listening to it at work. I'm gonna clean the lab here real quick. We're gonna put some cleaner on it real quick here. This is gonna help get up any excess stuff. So there's some scratches popping up in my stone, and normally that's because I thought I could get away with not cleaning it because I'm pretty sure iolite is not as hard as topaz, so I didn't think it would scratch it, but I could be wrong, and it's scratching. So we're gonna get all this up because some of the iolite dust might still be on the wheel, and that's what's leaving some tiny scratches on the stone. We'll do one more round of the cleaner. And then we'll just reapply the, what do you call it? Diamond paste. Alright, let's put some diamond paste on here. And then we're going to lube it up. Spread that diamond around. So this is a 14,000 grit diamond paste that gives the stones a nice high shine. Well, this is quartz. I cannot get this to work on quartz. So for quartz, I use what's called cerium oxide. This is topaz, so we're okay. What up, Cam? How you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. Yeah, tonight we finished up an iolite earlier, and now we are finishing up this topaz. Well, half of it, the bottom half. By the time we're done with this, I think that iolite will be ready to show. Maybe these scratches were just really deep. Yeah, how have you been, Cam? It's been a while. I hope you are doing well. Ooh, Chipotle sounds delicious. Well, I'm just gonna have to actually like go through and scrub my wheel with soap. So we'll go through and essentially, I guess, pre-polish them. All right, 39 degrees. And 9. What's on your burrito? How would you get from Chipotle? Tell me. I always get the chicken burrito. And then I put, so I get the chicken burrito, and then I put corn on it. I'm not a fan of beans. I get the rice. I don't care which one. And then I get guacamole, sour cream, corn. And it's just so good. So good. Yeah, it's leaving some small scratches. I'll have to come back through and do all this again. That's okay. You just get a bowl with chicken, salsa, cheese, lettuce, fajita, veggies, and 3 tortillas. I mean, that's a lot. I don't know if you call that boring. Boring would be like, I just go to Chipotle and I get a tortilla. That would be boring. All right, 39. I wonder how much they'd sell you a tortilla for. Nice, Cam. I wish I had that kind of self-control. I eat my entire Chipotle in one sitting. Tortillas are 30 cents. Now the question is it worth it? Is that worth it? Because like if you go to the store and you buy like a pack of tortillas, how much is that total? That's like, it's like what, $3 for like 8 or 10 tortillas? So is that really worth it? I think you could go and get tortillas at Chipotle for cheaper than going to the grocery store. Yeah, I've started going to, well, I haven't gone there in a while, but I've started going to Pancheros. There's a place that it's literally Chipotle, Except for in your burrito, they mix everything up before they roll it. It's really good. And their queso actually tastes good. Guys, I'm not sure how that iolite's going to turn out because it fell off twice. Twice. Once on the bottom, once on the top. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. Oh, look at that. No scratches. Not a single scratch. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to have to go back through. All right, what is this? This is 5787. There are no Pancheros near you. Poor Cam. What up, Baloo? How are you doing? So we finished up our iolite, which is in the cleaner right now. And then right now we are working on a topaz for my grandmother. And then, well, I don't think we'll get to it tonight. But I also have an amethyst here, right here, that I started earlier today that we're going to either work on today or Tuesday. Yeah, how are you doing, Baloo? The bare necessities, those simple bare necessities. What do you guys think of the live action Jungle Book? I feel like they could have cut some parts out because it seemed rather long. No, this one's got scratches. But I'm wondering if those are from the cutting wheel before polishing. Since I did use my new wheel on it, and that new wheel isn't broken in fully. Four rubies, 2 emeralds to cut for Christmas. Wow! Wait, Baloo, do you facet stones? Thanks, Tardy Toes. Speaking of charity, guys, we are raising money for sick kids to make them smile and feel happy. So, if you'd like to donate, hop over there. Our goal's right up top. We've raised $770. Thanks to people like you. Sometimes we're not good at it. Well, it sounds like you've got a lot of work ahead of you, Baloo. Yes, and by the way, you can now call me Mr. Smith, since I'm a CIA plant. Okay, where am I at here? Oh, we just finished 87. Okay, cool. Yeah, I might have to... It's kind of annoying. I wonder if this is actually quartz and I put it in the wrong spot. It's not topaz. No, that looks like topaz. I don't have a gravity tester! One day soon. But yeah, it's scratching. It's scratching. There must be something on my lap. Every time, there's always something on my lap. It didn't scratch the iolite. Iolite must be harder than topaz. Can someone look that up? What's the hardness of topaz? What's the hardness of iolite? Alright guys, we are now moving on to P3 at 38.5 degrees. You sent off 5 kilos of rubies and sapphires to Thailand to be cut. Oh my god! That's insane! Topaz is 8. Okay. Okay, so what's iolite? I-O-L-I-T-E. Seven to a 7.5, so it shouldn't be scratching. And quartz is a 7, so that would scratch it. So this might be quartz. Ha, I don't know what's going on. Help. No, I haven't. No garnets here, Sibis. Oh, you know what I think this is? Because this facet has no scratches on it. Okay, I don't think it's scratching my stone. I think what's happening is I used my new lap to cut this, and I think it just left some deep scratches. Then my polish wheel's having a hard time getting out. That makes sense. By the way, guys, if you're joining me for the first time, thank you so much for hopping in and giving me a chance. Tonight we are faceting. We finished an iolite earlier, which is a beautiful blue stone. Now we are finishing part of a topaz, a white topaz. And I'll show the iolite here in a little bit. If you take a look at the diagram in the lower left corner, in the upper left corner of the diagram, you will see the top of the gemstone, also known as the crown. And you'll see it's labeled, so you can follow along and see where we're at. I don't currently have this stone's diagram up because I didn't think we'd get done with the iolite that quick. But that iolite went very fast. Yeah, I might just have to come through this with a really fine lap and just like touch it to get some of the deep scratches out. But the design I'm using for this topaz is based off the Infinity Stones. The time stone that Doctor Strange has. And I made a design for it, and like, what would the stone look like if it were a faceted stone, right? So I did that, and that's what we're cutting. My grandma loved it, so I'm making her a stone. Just gonna spread out some of this diamond paste that's building up. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I love talking about what I do. All right, now we're going to 39 degrees. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about when I'm saying it's scratching, so you guys can see. And I don't think it's my polishing wheel that's scratching it. I think it's my, the lap I used before. It just made the scratches so deep. Because it's brand new, so it's not broken in yet. Thank you, Tim. I have not done tumbling. My father has, and I remember his tumbling machine and all that. That's too tedious for me. Like having to pull it out, clean it out. I'd rather facet it. The best thing about living where I do, if I go for a walk along the edge of the roads, just after it rained, you normally find lots of gem-like rubies and sapphires and emeralds. What? That's insane. Oh, Tink, we're done with your stone. Your stone's in the cleaner right now. Right now we are working on a white topaz. Yeah, I always look in the tumbled stones at places to see if there's any good rough. All right, guys. So let me show you what's going on with this. Now, I don't have much more stone to work with, so I'm a little worried. All right, let's check it. So there's bubbles in the stone and stuff, but there you go. You see the scratches right there? It's hard to see with all the inclusions. There you go. You can really see those ones right there. You see those? They look like cross-hatching on there. So it's not that nice mirror finish I'm looking for. So I'm going to have to go back through and see what I can do. I'm going to have to clean my lap off and stuff. Where are you at, Baloo? Yeah, Tink. Hop over there, dude. There you go, Tink. Alright, so we're going to set this here. Let me go check on the iolite here. You guys can take a look at these real quick. Let's see if this iolite's all cleaned up and ready to go. Oh man. I think we're ready. Imagine getting pulled over with a baggie of quartz. Thanks, Cam. Okay, this is a very... Oh, that's gorgeous. It's very small. I'm very worried about dropping it. Whoa! What up, Loadma? Thank you so much for the raid. Hold on, let me get this focus. How you doing? What's up, Raiders? Queensland near the Emerald Mines. That's insane. My other laps gem cutter are brand new, so I'm wondering if that's what's going on. I'm doing well. What up, Calamity? Yeah, how's everyone doing? Calamity, am I raiding someone after my stream here? Thanks, dude. I'm trying to keep the stone in focus. There we go. I have a new target. I'm excited. So the stone looks a little wonky, but it's still a really pretty color. It's hard to show on the camera because it's so small. Yes! Roger that, Calamity. Babbitt builds. All right. Yes, it flew a few times. Just a few. Oh no, why is there water on there? All right, guys, so now we're going to move on to our... We're going to move on to... oh, what were you streaming tonight, Lodma? Also, let me get you a shout out, dude. So now we're going to move on to our amethyst. This guy right here. We're going to see what we can do. But yeah, I'm using my 3000 crystal cut wheel. Which I thought was doing alright, but maybe it's scratching too much. You made hot chocolate mug bombs. What are those? What is that? I need this. I don't think I have the schematic for this, but no, I don't. You took your Cub Scout and Joey Scout for a walk and they found some good gems. That's sweet, dude. Yeah, thanks, Calamity. Our goal is $1,000. By the way, guys, I'm going to play another 1-minute video here real quick, okay? We are raising money for the Starlight Foundation to make kids happier in hospitals. And every little bit goes a long way. This next video is going to be 1 minute long, so stick around. All right, here we go.
The Starlight Experience VR machines are awesome. They provide kids with an immersive experience. If we put this headset on a kid's head, all of a sudden they're transported to outer space or into the woods, or they can go all around the world and kind of travel with these things all while they're confined to their hospital bed. When kids have to do a procedure at the hospital that can be scary, this VR allows them to kind of escape from that situation. So not only are these fun just to bring into the room and have fun, but they really have a therapeutic value for kids going through a tough procedure or a tough treatment, to put these on and kind of escape from that for a little bit.
Yeah, just $10 provides 10 hours of a getaway for these children. So thank you everyone for your generous donations. Really appreciate it. They're chocolate shells around hot cocoa mix. How do you get the hot cocoa mix in the shell? That's the real question. What came first, the shell or the cocoa mix? Alright, so where am I at? I've already cut P1, now I gotta go to P2 at 63.5 degrees. $96, perfect. Make half sides of the sphere, fill them, and put them together. How do you get them to stay together? Do you have to, like, melt it a little bit? I've never done that. That's really cool. Alright, so this one... we're cutting 1/3 of the way up, is what we're doing. You use a plate that is set over hot water and it melts the edge a bit. Oh, that's brilliant. Wow. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Really unruly. How you doing tonight, Quilter? The greatest thing I've never had. All right, Vera. Oh yes, can you still wrap it in rice paper? I'm doing great, thank you, Quilter. Are you getting all the women or men because you make the jewelry? Both. Dude, both. Sandy and I actually go out and we will get free food sometimes because the waiter thinks I'm cute. It's great. Doesn't even have to do with the... I think it's the head, honestly. I think it's the bald head. But yeah, here, let me show you Gem Cutter and Sibis. So my new laps, let me show you in the loop. These are the kind of scratches my new laps are putting on. So those are kind of deep. This is the one I just did. That's right, Conan. Whoa, Cam! Thank you so much, Cam, for the $30 donations. Yeah. Hold on, let me get your alert. The scratches are bad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vex. Vexatious litigant. Litigant? Hold on. You technically made 2 donations, Cam. Yeah, we're at $800, guys. Thank you so much, Cam. Yeah, those are bad. You're just curious, but do you work with man-made stones as well? Yes, I do. I actually have a bunch of them. I've got a bunch of man-made stuff. I enjoy it a lot. I'm actually going to go back to 41.1 here. We're going to see if this will take those out or not. And I think I'm going to put a different lap on here real quick, too. I might just have to run a piece of sapphire across this lap. My new laps a few times here. Alright, 41.1 and 96. We shouldn't need to go very deep. But we do need to get moist. Oh yeah, that's looking a lot better. I want my laps to cut fast and look like that. Without those heavy scratches. Here, you guys want to see? Here, let me show you. Okay, so this is the one that I just did, okay? So, first of all, these are the ones that I did with what is considered a 3000 grit lap. See those scratches? And this is the one I just did with one of my old laps. Right? Yep. Right there. That middle triangle. See how much smaller those are? They're not deep like those ones on the side. Ah. Sorry, Cam. Actually, you know what, Cam? Just needs to break in. Okay. There you go, Cam. Try again. Oh my gosh. Should have known that was gonna happen. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Whoa, thank you so much for following, Vex. I really appreciate it, dude. I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight. Yeah, so going back to what you were asking, Vex, the scratches, when you got scratches that deep, your polishing lap does not get them out. It just leaves big, deep scratches in there. You've always been fascinated by this, but you know, too many other... Yep, I know. Oh, thanks. Hey, don't you mean you find this fascinating? Sorry, man, it was too good to pass up. $11.8K, yeah! How you doing tonight, Jaina? Thanks for joining, dude. Guys, our big goal is 15,000. And we have raised $700 or $800 in just 3 streams. $800. How insane is that? AI explodes. These puns are so polished, but they really grind you down after a while. Yes, guys, can we get some rock puns in chat? I want to hear some rock puns, please. Aww. Wait. Vex. Okay, so there's a term in gemstones and rocks that is called that where when the crystal structure is perfectly aligned and something. This is a big setup, but it's okay. And where like. If you hit it just right, it'll shear off, kind of like this piece right here. This just sheared off the side of a topaz. You know what that's called? It's called perfect cleavage, because it cleaves in a perfect straight line. So tell your wife, thank you for calling me a gem. She's got perfect cleavage. Oh, man. Thank you, Jaina. Of course you want jokes. Yes! All rock puns will be purged. Far too stoned to think of rock puns. We shall not make you wait for jokes. I won't take your puns for granted. Yes! Hey, you know what? Cleavage isn't everything. Trust me. If I really try, I can have some cleavage. If I really try. Don't be afraid of the puns. Join in. You just need to be a little bolder. Yes. Well, you see, my nipples used to be pierced, so mine always just stick out now. I'm always cold. I could cut diamonds with these things. We need to start with a clean slate. Oh my god. The bad ones can be ironed out. Oh man. All these puns are pretty nice if I do say so myself. Oh, you guys are the best. You guys rock. Ha! It's all or nothing here. My cleavage has hit rock bottom. Oh, man. You guys are just a barrel of fun tonight. I have 2 greyhounds, but my favorite breed is actually Labradorite. Why are we still here? Just the sulfur. I'm in literal pain, but I did just send a link to a friend who loves puns. Yes! These jokes floor right over my head. Oh, I love it! What up, Suki? These puns are nice. Make my volcanic pipe erupt and I will spray you with diamonds. Oh my god, Civis. I think these jokes are crystal clear. Also, anyone know what's up with Tiltify? I tried to donate, but it only lets me do... Oh, here. Sorry. For some reason, if you go down there, it doesn't let you do it with... I think it's because it's an extension through Amazon or through Twitch. So go to that link right there, and then you can donate. Thank you, by the way. So yeah, if you go to that link in chat. Ha! Don't download movies illegally. You don't want to be a pirate. Oh, okay. That's the problem. I will have to do that. Also, I need to cut this down, actually, a little further. Oh, maybe not. Hold on, let me think here. No, I think we're okay. I think that'll cut out. Yeah! Thank you so much, Vexatious Litigant. Hold on, let me do the alert. Yeah, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I really appreciate it, dude. Guys, we're at $805 for the children. We are making hundreds, literally hundreds of children smile tonight. It's thanks to you guys and your generosity. Thank you so much. I think I am done. I don't think I can do any more without looking at Google. We should try not to make the wit too dry in here, or it might get sardonyx. Is that a mineral? If you send me a cut stone and I get hurt, does it mean it was aggregated assault? Oh my god. Oh my god. I love you guys. And I love puns so much. I gotta change that to tips, not donations. Alright, you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really appreciate it, Vex. If not the puns, Ryan. Yeah, I look forward to it, dude. Have a wonderful night. Sardonyx is a form of onyx. Oh, I got you. I get it now. I get it. Sir, that went fluorite over my head. Fluorite over my head. So good. Alright, now we are going back to... See, that looks a lot better. Now we're going back to 63.5 degrees. What time is it? Alright, we got 20 minutes. You must have been a miner in the past life. They say I have rocks on my head. Ah! Alright, let's take a look here. Where are we at? Oh, that looks good. That looks freaking good! Cool. So what's the best way for me to break in those laps? Just put up a big piece of corundum and cut on them? Because I've got a chunk of just like bad sapphire that I'm not going to use anywhere. About the setting for the amethyst, you'll have to send the money via PayPal. We don't have. Roger that. I will shoot you an invoice after the stream, dude. I just got so used to people asking me about Venmo. No, thank you for your support. It's weird, I wonder why. Calamity or Jaina, do we have a person who I'm rating soon? Because I believe I've got like what? Yeah, I've got what, 30 minutes? Okay, cool. 25-ish. Cool. Or 72, 40. All right, now we're going to P3 at 43 degrees. Here, maybe I can show you guys the design I'm doing here real quick. Right here. Here's the design I'm doing for this amethyst. So this is what it's gonna look like when I'm done. And this is what the top looks like. Here's what the bottom looks like. So we started out by cutting these, and I just finished cutting these ones. Now I'm moving on to P3, and I'm gonna cut these ones. We're just really behind on the whole electronic payments thing. Yeah, the meet point is literally where this and this meet. Right there. So like if we go like this, edit, we pull that up. So like I gotta bring this down so it's halfway. So it's halfway between here. Have a great one, Balu. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude. I'm still getting used to what cameras wear. Thank you so much, man. Cut both at the same time and keep them at the same height. How do you cut them both at the same time? You can only do one facet at a time. Oh, I'm out of water, guys. I gotta go get some water. Well, here, while I'm grabbing water, take a look at this beautiful amethyst. I'll be right back. By the way, this is the same color amethyst that we're cutting right now. We are refilled. What up, Unpredictable? How are you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. Oh, that makes sense, Civis. It is going absolutely fantastic. We are at $805 raised for the Starlight Children's Foundation. Rough crowd for kids. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Yeah, I saw that. Speaking of which, guys, if you would like to donate, which it is a tax deductible thing, you get an emailed receipt and everything. Hop over to that link in the chat there and donate. Every little bit goes a long way to making children feel like kids while they're stuck in a hospital. So yeah, thank you so much for the follow, Nicholas. How are you doing? Thanks for joining, dude. All right, so we're at 43 degrees. We got to go to 3. All right, this is going to be interesting. McCoy Glass. Oh, yeah. Roger that. Thank you. Alright, so we got that. Now we go to 21. That was a great idea, Civis. Thank you. 2, 3, 4. You just saved me, probably saved me a headache. Alright, so we do 24 and 27, right? Yep, 21, 27. You're afraid you have to go for the night, but good luck with the rest of the charity fundraiser, and have a good night, everyone. Have a great night, Nix. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. perfect. $45. Yeah, guys. I'm debating if Tuesday stream, if we're gonna design or facet. We've been doing a lot of facet streams. Maybe we'll do a design stream on Tuesday. We haven't done one of those in a while. Design some gemstones. But we gotta have a Sivis. Baby Yoda. Should we try Star Wars? Try doing Star Wars themed stuff? Maybe we can make a Kaiba crystal? Alright, now we go to 69. And 75. Baby Yoda. How am I even gonna do Baby Yoda? Never mind, I have an idea. Yeah, I've got an idea. Perhaps something where the internal reflections make a 6-pointed star with a hexagon around it. I mean, I did the Empire signet. If you take a look here. Why? Like that. I did the Empire's logo. What the Millennium Falcon would look like. Oh, Millennium Puzzle. Oh, we might have to look that up. That'd be kind of cool. Alright. Oh, we already did 93. Sweet. You guys want to see those tough facets I just did? That was a great idea, Sibis. Thank you. You made my life so much easier. So, guys, when I'm faceting, here, take a look over here. When we're faceting, let me open up my... So, if you look here at the bottom of the stone, when we're cutting, you see how this this meets like right here. How they all meet. That, all right there. All right here. And so that's how you know when to stop cutting, is when those meat points all touch tips, right? However, if we look at this, this is what I just cut. This is what I just faceted, and there's no meat points because this isn't cut yet. These ones aren't cut yet. So all I have is this. So if I go here and I go delete, this is what I have right now. So this meat point is where they meet, right here in the center. Right here. So what I did was I cut a little bit, cut a little bit, cut a little bit, cut a little bit to kind of get them to center. So, and Sibis brought that up, and I think it turned out pretty darn good. All right, we're gonna start getting ready to wrap things up here because we need to. We're on a raid train right now. We're gonna be raiding another person that I forgot to. There we go. I got it. Thank you. Control C. Cool. Good. I need more points. But yeah, we're gonna be on a raid train here. Oh, here. Wrong camera. All right, check it out. So you see those two facets right there? That was my first one right there. I think that got a little overcut. But I got better. As I went. Yeah, it's looking freaking nice. Woo! I'm excited. I'm pumped. All right, guys. So tonight we kicked butt. We raised $800, and we finished an iolite, and we started polishing a white topaz, and we made a lot of progress on this big amethyst. So and we raised a ton of money. So I want to thank everyone so much for your generosity. We're going to be rating another streamer that is part of this this charity stream as well. Our goal is to raise $15,000. We are just at the cusp of how much? 13,000 did I see? 11,000? Some enormous number. So every little bit goes a long way, guys. $1 can get a kid smiling for an hour. $1 for 1 hour, all right? So any little bit counts. Really appreciate everyone's support. We're going to go ahead and raid. We're going to go ahead and raid McCoy Glass. This guy's looks like a glass blower, or glass worker. Don't know what he's doing right now, but it looks pretty cool. So let's check him out. All right, guys. I will be back on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We're going to probably be designing some Star Wars themed gems. So other than that, I want to thank everyone so much for your support and your generosity. Have fun, be peaceful to one another, and try to use less plastic. Save the earth. Thanks, Calamity. Thank you, Jaina. All right, guys. When we get in there, I want to see the love. Can we start some love in the chat right now? Let's get some love in here. Show me those hearts. Show me everything. Yeah, there we go, Opa. Yeah, guys, let's go. Show that love. There it is, Opa. Can I get some more love, guys? Where's that love? Let's just push this chat loving. I want to go in there screaming love. Look at this. Look at my K-pop heart right here. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1.